Alright, this is going to be my review of the XP2 Quadcopter from Xproheli. I've been looking around for a quadcopter or helicopter to do a little more serious aerial video than what I was able to do with my little AR drone. And I found these guys down in Bend, Oregon that have developed this quadcopter specifically for producing HD, high-quality, stable footage. And anybody who's shot video with a drone or a helicopter knows how vibration can really cause problems when you're flying. Well, these guys have a unique solution to it. They've got basically a rubber dampened, like a foam dampener system that really removes the jello and vibration. This particular unit that I purchased was a prototype, or one of their final prototypes, so it has slightly different motors than the final production version. There you can see the bi-directional deck that they've produced. Very simple, but extremely effective. To fly the XP2, it's very similar to a RC helicopter or an AR drone. It's got similar control inputs. Difference between some quads, the AR drone, and some helicopters and this is that it will not try to auto-stabilize itself or self-right. If you pitch it to the left, it will stay pitched to the left until you counter that input. Same way with pitching forward and so on. So while that's difficult to learn at first, it does produce some amazing footage because it's very fluid, and it doesn't snap back into a level orientation. However, that does make for some very challenging flying when you get it in a position where you can't clearly see the quad. If it's up at a higher altitude, you can have your hands full, because all of a sudden you really don't get an idea what the orientation is, and sometimes that can throw you off. Using like in-flight video real time would be very helpful to allow to see what you're doing. So that'll probably be my next purchase. So here's some sample footage that I've taken with this drone. I am far from an expert pilot or filmmaker. I'm just using it to go out and have a good time with, just to see what I can do. It's extremely stable. The quality of the footage it just blows you away. All of this was shot with a GoPro, the Hero 2 camera, and as you can see, it allows for some really terrific panning shots, and very smooth, absolutely no jello or vibration. And there's a lot of different videos on YouTube taken with this particular quad that are just absolutely out of this world. I mean, they put it in some places you wouldn't imagine. The version that I bought was the ready-to-fly quad. It came with the radio, the charger, 4 batteries, and the quad ready to go. Took about 10 minutes to set it up and get it out flying. I would recommend flying it in a very open area initially. This thing has got a lot of power, and it can get away from you very quickly. Trees, light posts, things like that are things that are going to be challenging for folks initially, unless you have a lot of experience with helicopters. It can gain insane amounts of altitude in just a few seconds, so self-control is definitely in order with the XP2. I have a total of about 2.5 hours. I keep a spreadsheet with all my flights, and the only thing that I've noticed is I've damaged a couple of props when I've had some interesting encounters with branches and whatnot. And I just had to check some of the wiring that was rubbing against the aluminum frame. I was a little concerned about it chaffing, so I just zip tied that. But other than that, it's an extremely durable device. The aluminum aircraft style construction makes it very easy to maintain. It's modular in concept. You could take and buy spare parts if you bend an arm or the landing gear. All of that's available. And these are just some photographs I've taken to give an example of what you can do if you want to just take real estate photos. With the GoPro, you can just get it up there and get the shots you need. And you can correct for any distortion using Photoshop very easily. So that's pretty much it. I really love this device. It's an incredible quad. It's got a lot of power. It's easy to fly once you get the hang of it, and the quality of the footage is absolutely stunning. So feel free to hit me up if you have any questions, and I will hopefully be getting more videos that I take with this thing up on YouTube. All right, thanks for watching.